Hey guys. So we got a lot to catch up on. As always, I was gonna do a video yesterday, but I was super sick. I got this nasty stomach bug. Um, and I was like so sick, like my entire body ached, like I couldn't get out of bed. I called off work at like 4:30 a.m. Actually, I still felt kind of sick this morning, and I still decided to go in. It might not have been a good idea. I don't know if I'm still contagious, but I felt good enough to work, so I went in. So I just want to share about like some dreams I'm having and some scripture that I've been reading in the mornings. Things that have really touched my heart. So I told you guys about that one dream that I had, right? About being pregnant. Well, this is so then I read this a couple days ago right before I went to work, and this made my heart super happy. Sing, O barren, that thou didst not bear. This is Isaiah 54. Break forth into singing and cry aloud, that thou didst not travail with child. For more are the children of the desolate than the children of married wife, saith the Lord. Enlarge the place of thy tent, and let them stretch forth the curtains of thine habitations. Spare not, lengthen thy cords, and strengthen thy stakes. For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles, and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. Fear not, for thou shalt not be ashamed, neither be thou confounded, for thou shalt not be put to shame. For thou shalt forget the shame of thy youth, and shalt not remember the reproach of widowhood any more. For thy Maker is thine husband, and the Lord of hosts is his name. And thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the God of the whole earth, shall he be called. For the Lord hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth when thou wast refused, saith thy God. For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee. In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord thy Redeemer. And almost every single day when I get up for work now and I walk to work, I look at the sky. And I remember the pastor's wife, she did this one post and she posted a picture of a sunset. And instead I see the sunrise. And she posted and she said, how his mercies are new every single day. Right? His grace and his mercy new every single day. Doesn't matter what you did yesterday. Doesn't matter what you did. Because every single day is new grace and new mercy. He's full of loving kindness. And it's crazy to me that, like he washes away my sin, and it's like he doesn't see that in me anymore. He doesn't see my sin. It's really truly a beautiful thing. And then so I was super sick the other day, like super sick. I was laying in bed. I could barely get out of bed. And I called off work, and then what's crazy is then Roy Rogers calls me, right? Some like flower shop. And they call me and say, "Hey, we have a delivery for flowers for you." Like, what? I answered the phone. I said, "Is this a spam call? Is this a spam call? Are you guys serious right now? You have flowers for me?" So then I answer the phone, and see, and I got this as a belated birthday present, but I happened to get it on my day off work, and I was feeling like poop, and like literally I didn't even want to get out of my bed. I just kept sleeping. I was puking. It was a nasty bug. And I remember reading, I just randomly opened up the Bible and I started reading a chapter about Lazarus, um, Mary's brother, and how he got super sick, and actually he ended up dying, but then Jesus had compassion on him and he brought him back to life. And he even says, he's like, his sickness is not unto death. And then Lazarus ends up dying, but Jesus brings him back to life. And like, I felt like so sick that day. But what's weird is the night before that, I was praying to God and I was like, Lord, like, I'm so behind on my bills. I'm so behind on everything. Like, I'm never going to catch up. Like, I don't understand how you're going to get me through all this. Like, I don't like being here on earth. Like, I don't like it here. There's nothing here for me. And I told him that, like, I wasn't trying to complain because I'm blessed and I love my life, but at the same time, this isn't the life that I desire. It's not that I'm complaining about the things that I don't have. That's not exactly it. It's just I desire to be with the one whom my soul loves. So, but anyhow, so the next day I get up and I'm super sick and I read that passage about Lazarus, about how he dies and Jesus brings him back to life, and I felt like death. I was like, Lord, am I dying right now? Like, I couldn't even get up. I could barely drink anything. My muscles were so sore. My entire body ached. And I could barely get out of bed. And it was just crazy. But so when I was laying in bed, I was reading the Bible and I just kept praying and praying to God that, He was going to heal me. So then I get the call about Roy Rogers Flowers. I think it's a spam call. I'm like, oh, God bless them, man. God bless my work for sending me those flowers on my day that I feel like crap. And not only that, and then I get this other call saying that, my emergency assistance came through saying that they're going to send me a check for my rent and they're going to pay my utilities. So I have nothing to worry about, and I'm about to get my first check, and I'll be able to fix this drywall, which is what I was praying to God, kind of like complaining about. Not complaining, but like, Lord, like, I'm not trying to complain to you. I know I'm very blessed. And I was like, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Like you're making things work for me, but it's not all put together yet. Like, you have some money coming to me, but I'm not going to be caught up yet. Like, what's going on? And he just made a way for me. They ended up calling me. They needed some more information. I sent him an email, and I'm getting my check next week. Like, tell me that's not God. The whole reason that I was sick, and I got the email, everything. But, so anyhow, I'm all covered. I'm all caught up. That's all I gotta say. I'm all caught up. I have more money than I know what to do with coming my way right now. And what's crazy is my girlfriend from Tennessee actually just bought me this book, right? And so that I can, have some kind of, financial stewardship, I guess, and some knowledge of tithings, But anyhow, so yesterday when I was sick, I had this dream. And I had a dream that I had a baby, right? And this baby looked like me, and it was mine. And it was a boy, and it had jet black hair, and it had tan skin like me. And in my dream, I'm thinking to myself, like, how am I supposed to take care of this? Like, how am I supposed to take care of him, this baby? Like, I just knew that, like, in my dream, like, I was so ill prepared. It was just like I didn't have a crib or anything. Like, I just have a child, and like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, I don't know how to take care of it. And in my dream, my sister was there with me, and she was like, hey, Amanda, like, do you want to go to Walmart and like get binkies and diapers? I'm like, yeah. And I just have like this baby in my arms. It's mine. And like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I need like my sister to help me, like, to teach me how to take care of this thing, right? And then I have another dream. And in this dream, I'm looking up at the clouds, and the clouds form into the shape of a tree, right? And I was like, what does this mean, Lord? And this dream that I had about the clouds and the tree was right after this baby dream, right? Because I had this baby dream and I went back to sleep. And then I had this dream about the clouds, and the clouds turned into the shape of a tree, right? And in my dream, I thought about the tree of life. And I woke up and I was like, what does this mean? So even today I was asking the Lord, what does this mean? My dream, what does this mean? And then I thought about Revelations, right? Revelation, somewhere in Revelations it talks about the tree of life. So I'm like, Lord, what does this mean? Where is this at? I flipped to Revelation and the last chapter, and it says, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to his work shall be. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter it through the gates into the city. The tree of life, that they may have a right to the tree of life, that may enter through the gates into the city. For without are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers and murderers and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. I, Jesus, have sent mine angel to testify unto you these things into the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. And the Spirit and the bride say, Come. And let him that heareth say, Come. And let him that athirst come. And whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely. So the baby represented to me new life, right? And just to confirm that, the tree of life, right? And it says, and let him that is athirst, or it says, and the Spirit and the bride say, Come. And let him that heareth say, Come. And let him that athirst come. And whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely. And what's crazy is it says, let the bride say, Come. And before that, I was reading in Isaiah, for the Lord, for thy Maker is thine husband, the Lord of hosts is his name, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. The God of the whole earth shall he be called. I just heard a bird. But everything that's been happening in my life, everything that's happening to me, I'm getting blessed abundantly. And it's because I'm seeking the Lord. And even when I was complaining to God and I was praying to him and I was casting all of my anxieties on him because he cares for me. And in my mind, after I'm done praying to him and crying to him, I heard him say, like, don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow has its own worries. Right? And the birds don't worry about what they eat. And the flowers don't worry about how they're dressed. So don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow has its own worries. And as long as I seek the kingdom above all else, all things shall be added to me. So I know that everything I do, I'm being blessed. Because God is blessing me. Time and time again. And it's just amazing what he's doing in my life. And I don't know what else I have to say today. So God bless you guys. Take care.